Hey you guys, today voiceover guy is in command. This is the John J. Rambo, Rambo Stallone, Rambo First Blood Part 2 action figure. On the back it says, former Green Beret John Rambo is released from prison by the government and sent on a deadly mission. He must return to the jungle of Vietnam and document the possible existence of American POWs. What he doesn't know is that he's been set up to fail. What they don't know is that Rambo never fails. No man, no law, no war can stop him. Rambo, First Blood, Part 2. This is... Excuse me. Oi, get voiceover guy, out now. Hey you guys, today we are looking at this, which is the Rambo, John J. Rambo. Well, you've just seen. Voiceover guy did it. Using hands very similar to mine. But anyway, yes, this is... it's a NECA figure, Studio Canal, NECA. I picked this up off of AliExpress. It was about 15 quid, give or take. The prices vary, so don't go with that as being what's the price. But when I get these things, I don't know what they are. I'm hoping that this is a real figure. It looks real enough. Can somebody out there with the brains and the power, tell me if that is the real barcode? Is this old stock that has been sat in a warehouse somewhere for the last 10 years? Because I had a look to see when everybody else reviewed this, and it was about 10 years ago. 9, 10 years ago. So that's the barcode. It has all that written on there. It has all that written on there. It is not faded printed, as you can see. It is very new and very fresh and looks very nice. Looks very fresh and very nice. There he is, Mr. Rambo. And we've seen the artwork on the back. Tied net. There we go. Right. So, let's get this guy out of the box. Okay, so, out of the packet, we've fought the sellotape, and the sellotape won. That hand has gone somewhere over there, so we've put a different hand on. It doesn't really make a difference, because we're all reasonably the same. They're all sort of grippy hands. I didn't find that hand, though, which was handy. Handy! You see, I did that. All right, then. So, yeah. We have a plethora of gun-holding hands. I have to say, pretty damn good likeness. There's no problem with the paint apps there. So if this is a KO, they've done a really good job of it. He has his necklace on there, which again, really well painted. The scars. The bodywork is sweaty, but not overly sweaty. Black pants, because obviously in this film he does wear his pajamas. He has the black combat outfit at the beginning. The knife is in there. It is a little bit of a job to get it in there, and it will probably stay in there forever. The grenade is going to stay in the packet because that is something else that the carpet monster will eat. The machine gun, which is a very nice representation of said firearm. Now, I always thought this should have come with a bow and arrow, and I was going to get the G.I. Joe Storm Shadow bow and arrow, but there's no bicep swivel, there's only swivel there, and I just don't feel this ager figure, you know what I mean? This older figure would hold a bow and arrow. We need a new version of this with more articulation. There's no butterfly joints or anything in there. This is literally old school. This figure is 10 years old. This is a 10-year-old, whether it's real or fake, it is a 10-year-old mould. 10-year-old mould. That's a good one I'm trying to say with your teeth on. So yeah, this has been sitting around for a long time. When you think of what we have in articulation nowadays, there's a big difference. It's that thing sometimes. Do we want... This doesn't look as broken up as, say, some of the modern ones, but then it doesn't have that articulation. And they have improved that kind of thing with these. So, yeah. I always thought I always feel like his bandana should be red, but it is sort of by this point in the film black. It's dirty. Dirty. The machine gun would have been nice if it had had the cable thing for you to kind of, because he does stand in the thing and empty it into the... I suppose you could also stand in with the rocket launcher as well. The rocket launcher is really nice, I have to say. Do be careful when you're taking it out. These bits are a little bit fragile. But look, there's a really nice amount of detail on there. Yeah, it is. It is a really... If these are KOs, then they've done a really good job. Green rocket on the end there. Yeah. That will probably go in his hand. That would look more like the... what do I do with the box? It would look more like the box. I moved the box. Darn, the box was down here a minute ago. There it is. It's because it's combat. It's in the green colour. Yeah, you could maybe try and do that pose. Bandana is red in the picture though. So yes, it was red at one point in the movie. Out of interest, we have a ruler here. He comes in at a little bit over 16 centimetres, or just under 6.5 inches. So I know, I hope he's not watching this, I know Stallone isn't the tallest person on the planet. Just out of interest, here he is with the G.I. Joe, Sergeant Slaughter, who is a very tall guy because he's a wrestler. I think that is a reasonably good representation of his height. Let me just get, I can see him over here. This guy who is the Marine, yeah. He's the military Joe that they did recently. So yeah, he isn't stupidly short. He is the right height. It's just this guy's crazily tall. It's really weird. If you ever go see the wrestling, you don't realise just how big these guys are. Rey Mysterio, who is one of the shorter ones, is actually probably 6 foot tall. But when you see him next to the other guys that are 7 foot tall, it makes a difference. So yeah, he is a pretty good height. A pretty good height. So yeah, is this a real or fake? You guys out there who already have one of these, have a look at this. Have a look at it next to yours and tell me why I can pick one of these up 10 years later for $15, 15 quid, 15 pounds on AliExpress. There was also the Commando on there, so I may pick up the Stallone. No, this is Stallone. The other Stallone ones, which were from Rambo First Blood, it was the poncho version and the version from the end where he does this again with the big machine gun. There is also the Commando Schwarzenegger figure, which I'm definitely going to pick up now, seeing as it's probably going to be as good as this. That is a figure that comes in a box though. That was one of the boxed ones. I think that's when they'd started doing the box. These were maybe the last of the clamshell, whatever you call them, boxes. So yeah, I like this. I think this is a really good, whether it's real, fake or whatever, for the price, compared to what the real ones, or whatever they are, go for, this is nice. And it does stand pretty well. That ankle there is a little bit, the pivot in there is a little dodgy. It has all the articulation you would have got. You can see his knee in there isn't painted. From a figure of this era. Yeah, it's not the best articulation, but it's pretty cool. And it's going to probably stand just like that on my shelf. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. If not, just hit the like button. Hitting the like button, the more likes the video gets, the more it gets seen and all that. Even just you viewing it is a big, big help to this channel. So yeah, that is my review of what could be a bootleg Sylvester Stallone Rambo First Blood Part 2 action figure. Thank you for your beginning there, voiceover guy, but yeah, my videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And me and Rambo here, we'll see you all in the next video. I am the law. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's Judge Dredd.